Hey everyone, this is Susan at EVPL Red Bank, and today I'd like to show you how to make basic salt dough. So salt dough is basically a homemade clay, and you can use it to make anything. You can use it for beads or buttons, you can make little figurines with it, you could even make little dishes for your rings or jewelry, although I wouldn't recommend anything that you would eat off of. And I even tried making some dice, although I'm going to use this a little bit later to demonstrate how the drying methods would differ. So really all you're going to need for salt dough, it's a very simple recipe. No matter what, you're going to need 1 part salt and 2 parts flour. And this can be cup and half cup. I'm using half cup and quarter cup. This could even break down into like teaspoons if you want to make a really small batch, because this does end up making a lot. And so what you're going to do from there, if you want to give this just a little bit of a mix, just to start with, by all means. And what you're going to do from there is you're going to add water. And I've seen a lot of different amounts for water, but I think the best measurement's really going to be enough to make it into kind of a Play-Doh or bread dough consistency. So you would really just start adding a little bit at a time until it really mixes together. And if you add too much, you can put in more flour and salt. That's totally fine. Just try not to add too much. So we're going to need just a little bit more here. And you see it's all kind of coming together into a bit of kind of a bready dough consistency. Let's give just a little bit more, and then we should be ready to use it. So you are going to get your hands dirty, heads up. But once you've mixed it with your fork, you can use your hands to mix it a little bit more. Make sure to really get all that extra flour. And from there, you should be ready to create your clay creations. All right, so if you do use this, what you're going to do once you've made your thing, you are either going to let it air dry, which will take several days, fair warning, and it's going to end up sinking in a little bit, where if you can notice that the ends kind of sink in. And so I wouldn't recommend this for something like this that's going to be a full shape. If you want to do this with something flatter, it doesn't have a sunken quality. And then your other option, which I would recommend, is you bake it at 250 degrees or 120 degrees Celsius if for some reason you have a Celsius oven. And that's going to take about 2 hours. But you can keep it in for longer if you need. And that will make it slightly puff out, but it does dry really well and really quickly. So I hope you like this. If you do make salt dough or anything with salt dough, we'd love to see it. We'd love to see how your creativity flourishes. Make sure to follow us on social media across all platforms. It's EVPL Library with 1 L. We'd love to hear from you. I hope you're safe and well. Have a great day.